On June 4, 2025, President Donald Trump signed a sweeping new executive order from the White House. The order reinstates and expands travel restrictions for nationals from 19 countries. The ban takes effect on June 9th, giving just days for travelers and authorities to adjust. This echoes Trump's controversial 2017 travel ban, but with a broader scope and more countries affected. The administration claims this move fulfills campaign promises to tighten national security and control U.S. borders. The announcement has reignited debates over immigration, security, and American values. For people from the affected countries, the ban brings immediate uncertainty, impacting travel, family reunification, and work or study plans. Airlines and U.S. consular offices worldwide must quickly adapt to the new rules. The rapid rollout is causing widespread disruption and confusion. The administration insists the policy is about security, not discrimination. Critics, however, see echoes of the earlier Muslim ban. As the situation develops, clear information is crucial for those affected. We'll break down what this order means and who it impacts. The new ban divides the 19 countries into two groups, full and partial restrictions. 12 countries face a total entry ban: Afghanistan, Myanmar, Chad, Republic of the Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. Citizens from these nations will be barred from most travel to the U.S. starting June 9th. 7 countries face partial restrictions: Burundi, Cuba, Laos, Sierra Leone, Togo, Turkmenistan, and Venezuela. For these, certain visa categories, mainly immigrant and some work visas, are suspended or limited. The list is heavily focused on African and Asian nations, drawing comparisons to the 2017 order. Human rights groups are already raising concerns about discrimination and the criteria used. The administration claims the policy is based on security, not nationality or religion. The ban's geographic focus is likely to be a key point in legal and political debates. For those affected, understanding which category their country falls into is critical. The impact will be felt by families, students, and workers across the globe. U.S. consulates and airlines are bracing for confusion and disruption. The policy's reach is broad and its effects will be immediate. The Trump administration says national security is the driving force behind the new ban. Officials cite a recent firebombing in Boulder, Colorado, allegedly by an Egyptian national who overstayed his visa. Critics note Egypt isn't on the banned list, questioning the connection. The administration argues the targeted countries lack reliable identity verification and don't cooperate fully with U.S. security standards. High visa overstay rates and poor information sharing are also cited as reasons. The goal: protect Americans from potential threats and pressure foreign governments to improve vetting. The administration says countries can be removed from the list if they meet U.S. security requirements. Critics argue the policy is more about politics than real security threats. The government insists the ban is a necessary, flexible tool for national safety. The official message: this is about closing security gaps, not targeting specific groups. The debate over the true motives is already heating up. The administration maintains the ban is temporary and subject to review. Whether these reasons hold up under scrutiny remains to be seen. The ban was enacted through a presidential proclamation, following Executive Order 14161 from January 2025. That order directed agencies to review global security standards and identify countries failing to meet U.S. requirements. The Department of Homeland Security and State Department led the review, resulting in the current list. Nationals from the 12 fully banned countries are blocked from most U.S. entry. The 7 partially restricted countries face targeted visa suspensions. Enforcement falls to the State Department and Customs and Border Protection at consulates and ports of entry. The list of affected countries isn't permanent. Ongoing reviews could add or remove nations based on security cooperation. The administration says this flexibility makes the ban responsive to changing threats. Critics worry about transparency and fairness in how countries are evaluated. The rules are designed to be straightforward, but the real-world impact is complex. The process is meant to justify the restrictions and withstand legal scrutiny. For travelers, the new rules mean sudden changes and uncertainty. The administration claims the policy is dynamic, not set in stone. The world is watching how the U.S. enforces and updates these restrictions. Not everyone from the 19 countries is automatically barred. Lawful permanent residents, green card holders, are exempt and can travel as usual. Existing visa holders with visas issued before June 9th can generally still enter. Some athletes, especially those in major international events, may qualify for exemptions. Certain Afghan nationals, such as those who aided U.S. forces, may also be eligible. Dual nationals can sometimes travel using a passport from a non-banned country. The proclamation allows for case-by-case waivers for national interest or undue hardship, if the person poses no security risk. These waivers are rare and require strong justification. Humanitarian and practical concerns shape these exemptions. The criteria for waivers are strict and applied carefully by consular officials. The exemptions add nuance but don't erase the ban's broad impact. For many, the path to the U.S. is now much more complicated. Understanding these exceptions is crucial for those affected. The new travel ban has sparked immediate backlash from human rights groups, lawmakers, and immigrant advocates. Critics argue the ban targets Muslim-majority and African nations, calling it discriminatory and cruel. Organizations like Amnesty International and Human Rights First say it undermines America's humanitarian values. They warn of families separated and vulnerable people denied safety or opportunity. Some point to the inclusion of countries like Haiti as evidence the ban isn't based solely on security. Democratic lawmakers say the policy damages U.S. credibility and international relationships. Immigrant rights groups call the ban political theater, not real security. The administration insists the policy is about safety, not prejudice. The debate is fierce, echoing the divisions of the 2017 travel ban. The controversy is likely to grow as the ban takes effect. The policy's fairness and effectiveness are under intense scrutiny. The world is watching America's next move. Legal challenges to the new travel ban are already in motion. Civil liberties groups and immigrant advocates are preparing lawsuits, arguing the ban is unconstitutional and discriminatory. The 2017 ban faced a long legal battle, eventually reaching the Supreme Court. This one may follow a similar path. Key legal questions include the president's authority and whether the ban unfairly targets certain groups. Courts will weigh national security claims against constitutional protections. The outcome will shape U.S. immigration policy for years to come. Beyond the courts, the ban is fueling heated political debate. Immigration remains a deeply divisive issue in America. The ban's impact on national security, diplomacy, and daily life will be closely watched. Implementation details, like how waivers are granted, will be scrutinized. The list of banned countries could change, adding to uncertainty. This is just the beginning of a new chapter in America's immigration debate. The world waits to see how the U.S. responds to the challenges ahead.